Hey, it's Lisa with Easy Easy, where I try to do better, be better, and share with you too. Today is, my hair is funky. Today is the Sunday, the 29th, no, 28th? Oh, no, 29th. That's right, the first time. Anyway, I'm coming to you to read up in the Apocrypha, the second book of Esdras. Hope you're having a good day. Today's been kind of a okay day for me, I guess. The word of the day is, listen to this. This is a strange word.
Animadvert.
Animadvert. Animadvert. Animadvert, which is to comment unfavorably or critically. And it says the union leaders publicly animadverted on the company's decision to cut wages, arguing it was retaliation. Animadvert, and it's spelled Animadvert. Animadvert. So it looks kind of like Animadvert, but they pronounce it Animadvert. 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 And then the other one was Carpocrypha. That was hard for me to say. Carpophagus. I don't know if you can see it very well, but anyway, feeding on fruit or fruit eating. Strange words. I've never heard of that either. Have you? I'll say a quick prayer and then I'll read chapter 13. Is it 13 or is it 12? It's on 13, so I'm thinking it is 13. Yeah, I think so. Dear Father, thank you for another day to try to do better, be better. Thank you for keeping us on the straight and narrow. Thank you for letting us hear your words and hear your words and have eyes to see and ears to hear, basically, was what I'm thinking. Watch over all those that come to the channel and their families and friends, and help this week be a better week. I pray for the president or whoever's going to be in charge that they do what's right, and that we're all prepared for whatever's coming. In Jesus' name, amen. I know it's sorry. All right. What do you guys think about what's going on? I don't think you've ever answered me, and maybe you haven't. I haven't even looked at my thing and wrote. I don't know. As it came to pass, while the lion was saying these words to the eagle, I looked and behold the head of it. I was trying to see if this is. If I think we did leave off on 13 is the next one. I think. I wish we were live. I need 1,000 subscribers, and I could say, did we? Did I already read that? They used to be live because I know I went live a couple times, but they changed it to needing 1,000 subscribers, which is ridiculous. But anyway, 13. And it came about after 7 days that in the night I dreamed a dream, and behold, a wind arose from the sea, so that it stirred up all its waves. And I looked, and behold, the wind brought out of the heart of the sea something like the figure of a man. And this man flew with the clouds of heaven, and wherever he turned his face to look, everything that was seen by him trembled. And wherever the voice went from his mouth, all who heard his voice melted as wax melts when it fills the fire. And after that I looked, and behold, an innumerable multitude of men was gathered together from the four winds of heaven, to make war upon the man who had come up out of the sea. And I looked, and behold, he carved himself out a great mountain and flew upon it. But I sought to see the region or place from which the mountain had been carved, and I could not. And after that I looked, and behold, all who had gathered together against him to fight with him were much afraid, but dared to fight. And behold, when he saw the onset of the multitude that approached, he did not raise his hands or hold a sword or any weapon of war. But I saw only how he sent out of his mouth what looked like a flood of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and from his tongue he sent forth a storm of sparks. These were all mixed together, the flood of fire and the flaming breath and the mighty storm, and it fell upon the onset of the multitude which was ready to fight, and burned them all up, so that suddenly there was nothing to be seen of the countless multitude but the dust of their ashes and the smell of smoke. When I saw it, I was amazed. Afterward I saw this man come down from the mountain, and call to him another multitude that was peaceable. And then many people came to him, some joyful, some sorrowful, some in fetters, some bringing offerings. Then in an excess of fear I awoke, and besought the Most High, and said, You have shown your slave these wonders from the beginning, and have thought me worthy to have have my prayer heard by you. Now show me further the meaning of this dream, for as I think of it in my mind, alas, for those who will be left in those days, and alas, much more for those who are not left. And we have, let's see how many, we have 58 verses. For those who are not left will be sad, since they know what is reserved for the last days, but cannot attain them. But alas, for those who are left, too, for this reason, for they must experience great dangers and much distress, as these dreams show. Yet it is better, for all the danger, to attain these things, than to pass from the world like a cloud, and not to see what will happen at the end. And he answered me and said, I will tell you the meaning of the vision, and I will reveal to you the things of which you speak. As for what you say about those who are left, this is the meaning. He who occasions the danger at that time will guard those who are exposed to danger, who have works and faith in the Almighty. So you must understand that those who are left are more blessed than those who have died. This is the meaning of the vision. As for your seeing a man come up from the heart of the sea, he is the one whom the Most High has kept a long time, through whom he will redeem his creation, excuse me, and he will organize those who are left. And as for your seeing, wind and fire and storm issue from his mouth, and as for his not holding a sword or a weapon of war, but destroying the onset of the multitude that came to subdue him, this is the meaning, behold, behold, the days are coming when the Most High is going to deliver those who are on the earth, and amazement will come upon those who live on the earth. And they will plan to make war one upon another, city upon city, and place upon place, people upon people, and kingdom upon kingdom. And it will come about, when this happens, that the signs will occur, which I showed you before, and my Son will be revealed, whom you saw as a man coming up. And it will come about, when all the nations hear his voice, that every man will leave his country and the wars that they have with one another, and a countless multitude such as you saw will be gathered together, wishing to come and subdue him. But he will stand on the top of Mount Zion, and Zion will come and be revealed to all men, made ready and built, like the mountain that you saw carved out without hands. And my Son will charge the heathen who have come with their ungodliness. This was symbolized by the storm, and will upbraid them in their face with their evil thoughts and the tortures with which they are to be tortured, which were symbolized by the flame. And he will destroy them without effort by the law, which is symbolized by the fire. And as for your seeing him gather about himself another multitude that was peaceable, these are the 10 tribes that in the days of King Hoshea were carried away from their own land into captivity, whom Shalmaneser, king of Assyria, made captives and carried beyond the river. They were carried off to another country. But they formed this plan among themselves to leave the heathen population and go to a more distant region where the human race had never lived, so that there perhaps they might keep their statutes, which they had not kept in their own country. And they went in by the narrow passages of the Euphrates River. For the Most High then did wonders for them, for he held back the sources of the river until they had passed over. But it was a long journey of 1.5 years to that country, and that country is called Arzareth. There they have lived until the last time, and now, when they are about to come again, the Most High will hold back the sources of the river again, so that they can cross over. It is on that account that you saw the multitude gathered together in peace. But those also who are left of your people, who are found within my holy borders, will live. Therefore it will be that when he destroys the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, he will protect the people that remain, and then he will show them many, many wonders. And I said, Sovereign Lord, show me this. Why? I saw a man come up from the heart of the sea. And he said to me, just as no one can seek out or know what is in the depth of the sea, so no one on earth can see my Son or those who are with him, except at the time of his day. This is the meaning of the dream that you had, and you alone have been enlightened by about these things, because you have forsaken your because you have forsaken your own affairs and devoted yourself to mine, and have sought after my law, for you have devoted your life to wisdom and called understanding your mother. That is why I have shown you this, for there is reward with the Most High. For it will be that after 3 more days I will say other things to you, and declare weighty and wonderful matters to you. Then I went away and walked in the field, greatly glorifying and praising the Most High for the wonders that he does from time to time, and because he directs the times and things that take place in the times. And I stayed there 3 days. That was the end of chapter 13. So the next one, the next one's 14, of course. Hope you guys heard about the weather that's coming, like around the 9th. It's going to be in the whole, just about even down here, New Mexico. It's going to be really cold, like in the single digits, and the wind chill factor is going to be just horrible. So be prepared for that, especially those that aren't used to the cold. I'm going to have to wrap my pipes and, leave some water running, probably, but it's so bad for trees and things like that. And I'm going to have to bring some of the stuff that's in the greenhouse into the house again, because I don't think that heater will even keep it when it's like 10 degrees here. That's crazy. And it's going to be that way for 3 to 4 days. I watched Weatherman Plus and got this information. I'll try to remember to put it on the... It's so hard when I'm typing. Every word, it just messes up the text. And it goes away, and I have to try to find it. It's really aggravating. That's why I started to not even leave anything in description, because it's just frustrating. But I'm going to try to put that Weatherman Plus in there, because you just have to do like @Weatherman Plus, and it should pop up. Then you can click on it, and you can see what I saw and heard this morning. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for spending a little time with me. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And until tomorrow, God bless.